Brunson gets it, fires up a three. Shot no good. The chip, it's gone. It's gone.
He hurt him bad. Oh, no. Oh, right hand, he hurt him. He hurt Taporia bad.
And no! Undisputed.
It's over. It's over. Knick fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
Hey, a little different video. I wanted to talk about the odd things that can come into our lives that we're inspired by. And I'm gonna be honest, I was really inspired by...
Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby, and it's 107-106.
Game 4, because I know I was talking to my girlfriend, and I said, what the Knicks just did is literally the impossible. The odds of them winning that game was less than 1%. The game was literally sealed and locked. There was no possible way that the Knicks were supposed to come back. But all the factors aligned from both sides, and they ended up winning. Now, why was I inspired by the Knicks? Out of all teams, I'm not even a Knicks fan. I don't care for the Knicks. I never have, right? They've never been good in my lifetime, right? But the reason why I was so inspired was the game really correlated to life. I really want you to think about this. I feel like me thinking about it this hard, I'm being a little too literal with life, but no, for real. Like, the Knicks game really is that last game 4 is really the definition of life. They were down, from what I remember, 76-49. That is a 27-point gap going into the second half. The Spurs had shot at a historical clip. That clip that they did was never gonna happen ever again in history of the NBA. They played literally a perfect half. Now, the reason for the inspiration is, and I guess I'm relating to it now, right now in life, where, you know, you feel like in certain portions of your life that things aren't going your way. Life is literally beating you up. The opposing team is literally fucking you up. Like, in your mind, you're like, there's no fucking possible way that this shit is going to work out. How am I going to get out of this rut? There's no way I can get out of this. There's no way. I can't get out of this. There's no way possible I can get out of this. And that's what I was saying with the Knicks. I was like, they're down 27, and then there was a 3 made by De'Aaron Fox or a field goal made by De'Aaron Fox, and it made it 78-49. They had 24 minutes to clip that, and they did the impossible. And like I said, it correlates to life based on this one notion of just chipping at it, point by point, really understanding that your next move is going to be as significant as the previous. And I genuinely got emotional later on to the night, because I felt such like a, wow, this is the embodiment of people enduring. This is the embodiment of people enduring in this country. Because it's true. It's true. Like, the odds are literally stacked against you. There's no way you could win this. You're never going to win this. There's no possible way you would ever win this in any scenario. And somehow, some way, some miracle. I don't even want to say it's a miracle, because They just did it. And I was so inspired by that game because right now life is beating my ass. It is beating my fucking ass. Life is beating my ass. But to see that, and I know it's just a game. I get it. It's just a game. I understand that. None of those players know me. I don't know any of those players. I'm not emotionally attached to this team. I'm not even emotionally attached to the other team. But to see just a group of humans rallying together to figure this out, it was just so enduring. And it just lets you kind of understand like anything is possible when you really put your mind to it. And I know that's such a cliche, but seeing that game, it was the definition of that for me. It was the definition. And I might be talking in circles, and I apologize if I am in the moment, but that game is a correlation of what life is. When you endure and when you figure it out, and you figure it out with each possession, when you have possession of figuring it out, and when you don't have possession, how do you figure out to get the possession back? It's just such a distinct correlation of what life is and what it will be for most humans on this earth. And I just want y'all to know, like, I'm deeply inspired by this. I don't know how this inspiration is going to manifest. I don't want to waste this. I want this to become a consistent manifestation through practicality. And like I said, with this video, there's no script. This is just me just talking. And I hope, no, not hope, I do know that this will have impact in my life. Genuinely, like it genuinely will have a distinct inspiration in my life. So, I just want y'all to know that I've been inspired, and this inspiration will correlate into something that is visible for y'all. Yeah, I just want y'all to know that. Just know that when you think that there's no answers, the answers are there, and I'm figuring that now with the position I'm in right now in life. But yeah, there is always an answer. You just have to really, 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 really dig deep and look for it. And if you can't create the answer, just do that. And it's working out in some ways for my life. But seeing that game and seeing what rallying, like true rallying, when the mind, body, and spirit are all aligned, what it can do for a person. So, again, whoever is watching this video, I thank y'all. Thank you. And I just want you to know that I'm deeply inspired by what I witnessed 2 days ago. From this date that I'm at right now. The Spurs and Knicks are playing tonight, Game 5. We'll see. Hopefully I'll give y'all an update on how that game went. But this isn't a sports channel, but I just wanted y'all to, but I am an avid sports connoisseur. And I was deeply inspired by that game. And I just wish that I went to a bar or something with my girlfriend, like Game 4 we did, and feel that energy of the Knicks. That would have been like, I can't even imagine. That had to have been like, wow. Indescribable. But watching it just with my girlfriend was just indescribable. So, but I just want you to know again, I was deeply inspired, and I probably will make another video about this. That's how inspired I am about that game, and give you a more descriptive explanation on what this did for me. because I feel like I'm not doing justice about what that game did for me and how much it touched me. I probably will make a script about this because this is unscripted. This is just me talking with no filter, so I gotta be aware. No, I'm joking. But nah, man. Yeah, I probably will give y'all another video on this and in a more thorough and fine-tuned way, because I feel like y'all deserve that, and I think I deserve that for myself as well. Like, to really dig deep and understand why this was so inspirational for me, because it really was. It's the most inspirational game I've ever watched in my life. Shout out Jay Electronica. He was inspired by Kevin Durant's game. I guess on Jay Electronica. But yeah, man. I was deeply inspired by this game. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if y'all don't watch sports, just go watch that game. You don't even gotta know anything about sports. Just go watch that game with just the perspective of just where you are in life and how you're feeling and how you're down and out. Just look at that game. You'll realize what I'm talking about, because it was. I wish I could watch that game for the first time again, man, because that's a game that I would watch when I feel like I'm just like life is beating my ass. That's a game you put on just to inspire yourself. So do yourselves a favor whenever y'all watching this, whoever's watching this, go watch that game. If you're not a basketball fan, go watch that game. If you are a basketball fan, go watch that game again with that perspective in mind. And y'all will most likely get another video on this. But I know it's a quick, short video. I want you to know that I'm not going to say I'm fully back. I just want you to know that the thought is there. I want to acknowledge it, and I want to pursue that for the time being. So we're doing this. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. If y'all are making food or whatever, thank y'all for everything that y'all do. And I apologize again just for not being here. But I'm here now. New environment. We'll probably get another new environment in a couple months. But yeah. We're halfway back. Nah, I'll fully commit. We're back. So I just want you to know. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And I'll see y'all. Peace. Peace.
Regrets?
No. God knows my heart. And the things that I've gone through, you know, a young man, I came into all this. I forgive myself I forgive myself for disgracing the position that God put me in, which I've done many times, and I won't do it again. And that's where I'm at today. I don't have regrets. I'm happy and thankful for the lessons.